It's the most wonderful time of the year. College apps. But more importantly, the Kellogg Honors College. Hello and welcome back to the Kellogg... Wait, what? Hello and welcome back to another Terra Talk. Today, we're going to be talking about why you should apply to the Kellogg Honors College right now. Even my dog wants you to apply to the Kellogg Honors College. Might as well. Let's do it. That was really cringy. The first thing you should know is that there are 3 different applications because there are 3 cases in which you would be applying for the Kellogg Honors College. So if you're a first-time freshman, if you're a transfer, or even if you're a sophomore, you have an opportunity to join the Kellogg Honors College. For first-time freshmen and for transfers, your applications are open right now. So after this video, go ahead and start that application process. Go, 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 because it is due in March. For you sophomores, actually, it's too early. You will be applying in May of 2021. So a little bit of background. I've been in the Kellogg Honors College since I was a freshman. I entered as a freshman in 2017. What in the world? So here's a super quick minute on my experience with the in-person events that the Kellogg Honors College had way back when. I chose to do Welcome Week, which is when you kind of move into your dorm earlier on. I think it's like 3 days earlier. And so before Welcome Week, literally right before it, the Kellogg Honors College had I'm gonna call it KHC because that's way faster. KHC actually, is it faster? The Honors College, I think that works. The Honors College had a retreat. We did the whole thing like a summer camp, right? We stayed in cabins, watched the sunrise together, had s'mores, did a bunch of those team building activities, you know what those are. And we got to meet just each other, our future roommates, because all of us on the retreat were not only just the incoming freshman class, we were going to be floor mates. Most of us, we would move into the 3rd floor of Montecito, and that was one of the dorms. So it was kind of a nice way to get to know each other beforehand. But there were other people living on that floor who weren't Honors College people, by the way, but a great majority of us were. And we also got to meet the director of the Honors College and other staff who would just be the ones who would always help us out with priority registration and things like that. That community that we started to build through that retreat is actually a great segue into my first point as to why you should apply for the Kellogg Honors College, and that is that you gain an instant network. You might as well give yourself the best chance of meeting like-minded people and the staff members who are going to help you out the whole time once you enter the Kellogg Honors College in terms of registration and other things you might need help with when it comes to just stuff, administrative stuff. They would have those events in person, such as having pizza together. I think it's the Kellogg Honors Club that really did a lot of it, but just having that time to socialize, whether it was like playing Among Us or watching movies via Discord, things like that. The second reason why you should apply to the Honors College is because you get to do community service. Yes, it's kind of a requirement, and I'm not sure how it's going to work once in-person classes resume and everything, but nevertheless, this was part of my positive experience that I want to share with you. I understand maybe it's not the best scenario having to do community service for credit. Maybe it feels like it's not the right motive or incentive, but personally, I think it helped broaden my horizons and plant the seed for me wanting to do more community service and seeing how just my little contributions can make a big difference. I hope that this kind of encourages you to want to broaden your own horizons as well by applying to the Honors College. So I've kind of gone over like 2 of the big reasons, reasons why you would join the Kellogg Honors College. But if you're strictly here for just give me straight up the facts, okay. There are smaller class sizes, so that means you get to know your teammates. So if you work on problems together, that was super helpful in physics. And I got to know my professor way better as well through that. Also, if you plan to take IGE courses, it was so much easier to contribute to a class of 20, because again, when I mean smaller class sizes, I actually mean 20 students, that's the max. And you're able to kind of discuss in a more kind of safe space because you know each other more. Note that I'm not telling you to do it because of priority registration. And that is because priority registration really only comes into play when you're taking an honors class for a given semester. So like fall 2021, if I'm not taking an honors class, I don't get priority registration, which is why I really stressed back in my student tips video that you should have the 4-year pledge, because that'll be what you fall back on. It will help you not put so much pressure on yourself to take an additional maybe even unnecessary for your degree honors college class when you have priority through the 4-year pledge. And plus, you also don't even get honors when you graduate if you don't do the final capstone project, which is what I'm working on right now. So that's your kind of senior project. When I entered as a first-time freshman, I had to do the 6+1 thing. So I had to take 6 honors classes plus 1 class for my capstone. So I'm on my +1 part, or technically last semester, right? Fall 2020, my +1 capstone class. With that and successfully completing that, you present your project that you had been working on for at least a whole semester with a faculty member, and you present that at a kind of conference. This past year, I remember my roommate was part of it, and she had to send in a video, and that's kind of how they did it. They did the presentations through a video. I do want to give you a quick reason as to why you may not want to apply to the Kellogg Honors College, and that is if you come in with a lot of AP credits, because a lot of the honors courses are general education, which makes sense, right? You want a bunch of students from across all majors to be able to take these classes, get their 6+1 or whatever your requirement will be for the classes and stuff. So if you have a lot of those GE credits covered already, it may not be worth it for you to join the Honors College. Thanks so much for listening, y'all, to my reasons why and maybe warnings as to why not apply, but mainly listen to the reasons why I think you should apply to the Kellogg Honors College, even if you don't think you're 100% eligible in terms of academics and everything. As long as you show that you work hard and that you are an overall well-rounded person, then, I'm sorry, that word is so overused, but it's true, they do want to see well-roundedness, and as a Kellogg Honors student, you will continue being well-rounded. I would highly recommend you apply and let me know how it goes. Let's stay hopeful for 2021. I'm praying for y'all, and I will see you at the next Terra Talk. Go, go, go.